Hello, I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter Mr. Timothy Spiers. Tim, Torino 2, Wolves 3. Didn't quite expect a 5-goal thriller tonight, but that was memorable, incredible, superb.
Nuno called it yesterday, really. Said it'd be a great game, two evenly matched teams, and it was. It was great fun, I've got to say.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
There's been some special games in the last 2 years, and this is right up there
Yeah.
for me, because the occasion, the atmosphere, the stature of the game, such a big game, coming so close after the Man United game 3 days ago, and they've come here, he's made a few changes, and they've bossed it for long periods without the ball, controlled it without the ball for long periods. A couple of sloppy goals aside, it was a phenomenal night, and so many fans here.
It's fantastic. The fans were brilliant.
The Torino fans made a right racket, but Wolves managed to shut them up, and it was just a superb occasion. It's another one of those pinch me games. It really is. This journey just shows no signs of slowing down at all. Absolutely.
I mean, we did speculate about the lineup. We thought it'd go strong. Did make some surprising changes though.
Yeah, he did. He did no Doc tonight. I mean, he's here. He did a warm down after. Well, warm down. Did some fitness drills on the pitch full time. So he's obviously, he's okay. He's not on his sick bed. But Nuno went bold, went ballsy, balls out with Traore and Vinagre, pace down the flanks. Not the most naturally solid defensive pair.
No.
But great pace and great on the front foot, and they both made a good contribution. Especially Traore, who was outstanding. Real masterstroke from Nuno. This is turning out to be a right wing back. He's changing games. He is frightening defenders. Again, there's going to be a long list of left backs or left wing backs who will not want to see a Traore again this season. And you can add Christian Ansaldi to that. He had a horrible night,
dreadful night,
awful night. He'll be having nightmares about that for months. He'll be wet in the bed.
Wow.
Honestly, how'd you get over that? How'd you get over that?
It's absolutely toyed with him, to be fair.
It could be career over, to be honest. We might not see him for the second leg next week. It was, he just ran him ragged, and all the changes were exciting as well. Vallejo, a couple of shaky moments, but great for him to come through that. And the boys up top did the business as per.
They did do the business, and look, Wolves could have been two up already before they scored at the end of that first half. Really good chance, Dendoncker and Jota as well.
Yeah, Jota should have buried one early on. They played a patient game early on. Really tried to sit deep and frustrate the home crowd and the home team, which they did to a large extent. Both teams kind of traded chances though. They ate the bar, set up for a really good contest. I thought it was quite an engrossing first half. Two really well matched teams. And they both finished 7th last year, but you'd expect Wolves to be just about stronger on that front, and so it's proved really. And it was all about the first goal for me, and the fact that Wolves got it via an own goal, but still another delicious Moutinho set piece set up.
Yeah.
Again, another assist for
Brilliant
him.
Again, Moutinho.
And set them up perfectly for the second half to take it on, which they did.
Absolutely. Second goal, great. Just again, a little bit like the carbon copy we saw of Adama coming and going across to the byline and just passing it, which is great, isn't it? That's what we like to see.
Well, he's really managing his pace now and his bursts, and he's becoming more of an intelligent footballer. It's what he lacked last season, a football brain. But Nuno has given him one, I think, and for want of a better phrase, and he's blossoming.
Yeah.
He's blossoming. He's learning a lot. He's very keen to learn, and you're seeing him having a real purple patch. I think it's the best moment of his Wolves career, and I really hope he can develop from this point. It was superb work for the goal, and it just delayed his passes. He took on his man, but he didn't just shove it into the box where there were 3 or 4 players.
Yeah.
He picked the moment and picked the location of the pass for Jota. It was perfection.
Obviously, Torino scored pretty much straight after that, which is a little bit disappointing from a defensive point of view. But you're not going to make it overnight. Are you? Those are still some of the things that he's got to work on down that right hand side.
Yeah, there is disappointment. There's, speak to Connor Cody, and I'm sure Nuno will reflect that as well. That they've allowed Torino back into this tie
from 2-0 up.
From 2-0 up and 3-1 up, they've given away a couple of sloppy goals, which isn't like them really. A couple of lapses of concentration. Vinagre for the penalty, and they've kept the tie alive, because I think it's not over.
It was over at 3-1, wasn't it?
I think a 3-2 away win is a phenomenal result and puts them very much in the hot seat. They can afford to lose 1-0 or 2-1 next week.
Yeah, of course.
But I think we've seen from Torino tonight, certainly in someone like Belotti, can kind of conjure something from nothing. Really, I was really impressed with his performance. Very dangerous player. And they'll go for it at Molineux next week. It's not over yet.
They will do, but and I'm sure there'll be plenty more memorable moments next week. One of those tonight, Raul coming for that third goal right in front of those fans, and some of them have had a hell of a journey to get here. We're hearing some horror stories really, but they all made it, or hopefully all made it, and that was a stunning moment. People remember that for a long time to come.
Yeah, that'll be one of the, I mean, just
iconic moments.
I said it the other night, we're being spoiled. You know, you got the Jota overhead kick a week ago. Blimey, that was a week ago, was it?
Yeah. They're going to swear there.
Nearly did, but didn't. Sorry, it's been a long.
I know we told you checked out, but you can't do that, pal.
It's been a long. It's been a long view. I can't believe that was a week ago.
I know.
Jota's overhead kick.
Yeah.
And then the Neves goal. Really can't believe it.
No.
Nathan, really can't.
No.
And then the Neves goal against Man United on Monday, and now Raul's goal tonight.
Yeah.
Phenomenal individual effort. Shambolic defending. Honestly, schoolboy stuff.
Yeah.
You would have done much better.
Well, let's not go crazy.
Honestly, really saying something. They just let him through, but he stuck one defender on his backside. The rest of them just didn't know where to run. He knew where he was running. Great run into the box, and such a lovely finish. You know, he'd just before that he got through on his right foot, and as he did against Leicester, he cut back onto his left, which allowed the defender to block it. And I'm like, this isn't the real Raul. But on this occasion, 2 minutes later, kept really cool, picked a spot and just slotted it past keeper, and then runs away to the away fans. It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. 3-2, so it is game one, but in the same breath, they are in a fantastic position going in a week's time.
Of course they'd have taken it, but also they'll look at it as they were 3-1 up, and Vinagre gives away a really daft penalty. And Patricia almost saves it for his 5th out of 7 or whatever, but lets it go under it. But overall, like I said, of course they'd have taken it, especially since they made changes tonight. Ruben Neves was the star in terms of his goal on Monday. He didn't get a kick tonight.
Good news though going into Sunday though.
That's what I mean. And you've got Johnny to come back in, you've got Doherty maybe to come back in, you've got Neves to come back in. Cutrone and Neto, I mean, Nuno's shown a lot of faith in them. 67 minutes, I think Neto came on tonight. Some nice touches. Cutrone, we know he's got something about him. We know he loves pizza and pasta, according to the new song which they've been singing all night, which he really enjoyed. He was warming down and kept applauding the fans because they've been kept in there for 20 minutes. They were there singing away. Really, really special night, and they're I've said it the other night, they're just in a really good place right now. The whole squad, everybody's fit. Sort of Doherty, everybody's playing well. In the middle of this 5 games in 14-day run, and they've started off brilliantly, drawing against Man United, and now 3-2 win in Turin. The last time, Nathan, that Wolves played in this stadium, it was a very different stadium back then, in 1972. They drew 1-1 with Juventus.
Wow.
Jim McCalliog on the score sheet.
Macca.
Jimmy.
Yeah. Jimmy boy.
They did the business in the home leg. That was a quarter-final of the UEFA Cup, and they got all the way to the final that year. And I tell you what, this could be a springboard now, a springboard to get to the group stages, and then who knows where they go from there, because they've showed.
Not want to play them.
I'm so impressed with the way that they've adapted to this competition, and a real hostile environment tonight. Not an environment that a lot of these players are used to. I know a lot of them play in Europe, but this is new. This is new for them as a team and new for a lot of the individuals, and they've handled it really well, and that bodes so well for the challenges that hopefully they've still got to come in this competition.
We are blessed with what we're watching. It is incredible, isn't it?
It's just pinch me stuff. I was kind of sat up there full time thinking, is this really happening? It's just even 2 years ago, and 3 years ago, Mr. Walter Zenga was here tonight, and how nice to come and say hello and a nice chat with him. And only 3 players still around from the Zenga room, believe it or not. That's how much has changed in 3 years. He's delighted to see how well Wolves are doing, and I don't think anyone can believe that from when he was here 3 years ago to where Wolves are now. It's one of the great stories of English football in recent years. It really is. And like I said, it just shows no sign of slowing up. Who knows what they've got in store for us next?
Plenty more to come. Torino 2, Wolves 3 for all the post-match reaction. Make sure you log on to expressandstar.com.
I didn't like that, did you?
No!